I like those tires. Oh, well, you immediately crashed.
He's
It's
testing
kinda-
it out, dude.
It's kind of hard to steer with this. It's like got a delay to it, kind of. Which I guess would be realistic for driving in the wasteland, but it makes for it driving really hard.
You sound like a Yelp reviewer.
I'm trying to.
Whoa! You would have went off that cliff.
I heard this game is the reverse Arkham Knight, where like you really just want to spend all your time in the car.
Yeah, that's like a lot of what I've heard too. Is that when you're in the car and you're doing the car combat and stuff, that's where this game really shines. But it's like Tony Hawk, where once you get out of the car, once you get off the board, you're kind of like, I just want to get back on.
I think it looks fine. Like the standalone person stuff looks okay so far.
Scabrous Scrotus.
Yeah, I think they should have maybe tried for a different name for this fucker.
Is it any better than Immortan Joe or Lord Humongous?
At least it's not like reminding me of like a ball sack. Like
maybe he wants you
He
to
looks
remind
like
him
one.
of a ball sack.
You're forgetting the popular Mad Max character Testicle Jake.
what's with you and Jake, Ben? It's like always your like go-to like random name selection.
It's just a quality random name. You know, it drives the point home. It could be It could be a strong character. It could be a weak character. Jake's a very. It's kind of like the fuck of names. You know, where fuck can be used like all sorts of different ways. Jake is that kind of name.
Well, you just talked over him talking about iguana's gonads.
Yeah, and the Tabernacle apparently.
The Mormon Tabernacle Choir's in here.
Way to go.
Feral Man. Huh. Oh, and it like says what's going on in his mind and
Oh,
everything.
they ruined
Yeah.
his car.
Cause he's mad.
Can this
Fuck you
bizarre
all.
deranged mechanic help me?
Probs not.
Probs not.
Okay.
Okay, we continue.
Okay.
Yeah, hurry up and die.
Well, you know, in the beginning part, it's really, really hard to die. Ooh.
See, I hear what you're saying, but we would like to play.
I guess what we could do to ensure that everybody plays, we could switch off like anytime a mission's completed, we switch to the next person, or if someone dies. Does that seem fair?
I'm fine with it.
All right. Then I guess I'll switch off then.
Give it to Ben.
Hooray!
Benjamin, you can play.
Drive to Chum's hideout. All
To
right.
continue the story.
What's the run?
Surprise.
What's
Why
run?
you-
Yeah, what the
right-
hell?
It's R2.
What game you think this is?
R2 just like almost
Alright.
every single game.
He doesn't give a fuck.
This is the go-to GTA 5 move right here, Chris. Is
There you go.
The run and punch.
Well, fucking Couch A wasn't listening to Couch B, so now you're on foot the whole rest of the way. There you go.
I can look at a mini map too.
We're couch A.
They're Couch A. We're Couch B.
You're couch 1.
The
We're
B stands
couch
for
A.
better, Cal.
Thanks, Boo.
Yeah, see.
Starts with B.
Yeah. Couch Boo.
The B stands for bitch.
A stands for asshole.
We can be here all day talking about what letters can stand for, guys. Let's just
The A stands for aardvark, thank you.
let's have both couches on the same team and just enjoy our Mad Max. Play.
What is this place?
See, isn't there a delay?
Let's see.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's good.
There could be that could just be the nature of streaming as well, you know.
No, it's like, no, I don't think it's the. I
Talking
don't
about the
think-
controls.
Like the control, I think
Why
that's
is his
what
hideout
it is.
so close to
Like there's a
the other
delay
guys?
to if you try to turn the car, and I think that's done intentionally
hideout is
to
right
make
next
it
to the
like you're driving in the
base.
wasteland. It'd be a little bit harder.
Yeah, you
on
wouldn't
the
be able to
edge.
turn as quickly.
Yeah. So I think that's intentional. That's okay. It just makes it a little bit more frustrating.
Chum's hideout.
He's
Yeah, I
doing
guess
that
because it
fucker
doesn't
making
do it when
moves.
you're like. It doesn't do it when you're like walking around and stuff.
Yeah,
So
it's just when you're driving out
yeah.
there.
I'm always helping him.
I hope you get to drive a big rig. I hope we get to meet Inferior Furiosa.
Walk this way. I wish they'd do the Young Frankenstein
Girl
joke and
Scouts?
just have him walk.
That's yeah. I thought like he does look more like the 300 like Hunchback, but he also looks like Igor
Yeah.
or Igor. Igor.
Do that horse joke.
Frankenstein. Oh yeah, and I'm Igor.
The magnum opus.
That car looks like shit.
Come on, dude. It's all right.
Well,
Well,
you know,
yeah, that's why you get to customize.
it's a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
Just a mess of parts.
See, Callie agrees with you, but we're gonna change that.
Parts.
Is it really like that cold that they can see that?
I wouldn't think so.
See,
but-
here's the thing about the desert. It's deathly hot in the day and then deathly cold at night.
What time of day is it, Taylor? Is it
Well,
day or
it's
night right now?
Well, it's the day, so I don't know what's up with that.
Instant shutdown.
Maybe it's just a rather cold day.
I mean, they're in Australia, so maybe it's, you know, that time of year.
Nothing less.
What the hell?
I don't
Maybe they
know.
just said, fuck it, it looks better if
Yeah.
stuff's coming out of their mouth.
It's more cinematic.
Or maybe it's just like pollution, and that's actually like the cleanest.
Maybe they're all very heavy
the
smokers.
the carbon dioxide coming out of their lungs is actually the cleanest air out there.
Time to drive our new fucking,
Your dune buggy.
our new whip.
Aha.
That baby would haul ass.
From a place sad and strange,
Should have had a
chariots
beard.
of old went to die. A place I call the grave.
Graveyard.
Oh, we must go in the
Am I
dead
driving
of
to the
night.
graveyard? Oh, wait, no.
Guardians are away.
And you can click on the touchpad to get your map.
Yeah, where are you going,
Where are
Ben?
you driving to?
Oh, that's
All
where
the
I'm
way over
going.
there. That's where the graveyard is.
Okay.
It's probably like Watto's junk pile or something.
I hope so.
I want to see Watto.
Hey, you want the parts for your car?
That was awesome. That was really cool how he actually like broke through the rock instead of just like crashing into it. Most games be so lazy, just like
I saw a ramp back there. I wonder if it's like GTA or just random ramps in the map.
I'm sure there is.
I don't know. I'm just gonna try to drive off shit.
Yeah.
See, it is at night. I wasn't fucking
It was. It
around.
wasn't though.
You went down there.
How do you
Maybe
know?
it was the headlights
You can-
shining on
Maybe
it.
he had lights.
Okay, fuck all you. You can clearly see lights coming through there. Cal, back me up. Couch B, back me up.
Gotcha.
Gonna get-
Couch, back up.
It feels low.
some gasoline from the gas town.
Is that testicular Jake or whatever the fuck Ben called him?
Find fuel for the magnum opus.
Do not, my friends, become addicted to water.
What the fuck just happened to the car?
Okay.
I'm just gonna get out and walk now. If you know.
Physics be damned.
That was very Mad Maxy though.
That was awesome.
Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna take some fuel here.
He know that was there.
Empty.
I don't know if he did actually. Well, I think they're at the graveyard, but I think they still do have to go to Gastown to get some gasoline.
Speaking of gas.
Can I whistle to have my car come to me?
I would have fucking.
Little Red Dead.
Yeah.
Whoever was here is long gone now.
Along with anything of use.
There's fuel all around.
All right then, let's drive off.
No fuel.
And go fucking flippity floppity again against the fucking rocks.
Big steel gift box. What prizes do you hold?
Out of fuel already?
Yep.
She's out of gas.
That was very quick.
Way to go, Ben.
Slowest drive
Great
ever.
shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Where'd I get you?
What the?
Don't
Synchronized
get cocky,
jump
kid.
off.
Where was I at?
Nice shot, Ben, but don't get penisy.
And demolished.
Why isn't Hunchback fighting?
Because he's lazy, and he's a hunchback.
His hunchback interferes with his fighting.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take your gas now
He's
that I
got
beat you up.
He's got a really bad case of the hunchbacks.
That poor guy. Ignite it. Waste it.
yeah.
Set him on fire.
Yeah.
All the way to the brim.
So do you think we're gonna be with this guy like all game long?
No, I don't think so.
Just till you fix it.
I don't know. I think he might
I
be
bet he
like.
dies at
I think
some
he's
point.
like your. What's the guy who like hangs out the back of your car and like fixes shit and stuff? I think he's like your guy.
Bring an extra.
Your
What are
pit
you
crew?
talking about?
You know, like in Mad Max.
Yes, very eloquently explained.
No, but in Mad Max, there's always 2 people in a car. I think he's the second guy.
I mean, in Road Warrior it was him and Gyro Guy, and then in Thunderdome, it was like kind of Plane Guy, but then also like all the stupid Lost Boys.
Stay put.
I can't think of the person who like sits back there and fixes it.
I'm talking about like Fury Road, because that's what this game's like
Oh,
directly
you're
referencing.
thinking of Nicholas Holt. Nux, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call them.
That's
The
what
war
that's
boy
what I'm
guy.
saying though, is that all like every single one of those cars had, it wasn't just one person driving around.
Oh, okay, yeah, where you had the driver and the Lancer.
That's what I was trying to think. It was the
Okay.
Lancer. I was trying to think of the name of that. So I think he's your Lancer.
But like, think about like
You're
how
my Lancer. I just promoted myself.
think how like limited Max would be throughout the story of the game. Like he has to lug around this fucking like weird hunchback guy everywhere he goes. Like, eventually you're gonna get separated from him.
I don't know.
Considering that it's Mad Max, he usually ends up separating from the person. I guarantee he's gonna like just leave this guy stranded somewhere, like tied up, starving or something.
You are the Dane Cook of Alien Happy
This
Hour,
is-
just screaming constantly. I'm sorry, I didn't
He
mean
doesn't.
that.
He doesn't steal other people's jokes though.
I didn't mean to say anything nearly as slanderous as calling you Dane Cook. I should have just called you a cunt instead.
I would rather.
Much less offensive.
Good God.